All right, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Listen, you know what time it is. It's time for the Morning Motivation Evening Edition. This is the last meal of the day. We done came through all of Becoming Whole Wednesday to end up right here tonight. Oh my. I hope you got a little bit more room left so you can get this feet, get this food, get this meal that we about to lay up for you. It is an evening snack for you. The Power 30 is the 30 minutes of fire that's going to happen right now for your growth, for your maturity, to add value to your life in this season. I'm loving these episodes. I'm telling you, they hit straight and hard, and then it makes you want to do better. It makes you want to be better, makes you want to do exactly what God has called you to do and live out your full potential. Can somebody type in there, I want to live out my full potential? I mean, say it one more time. I want to live out my full potential. That's your dream. That's your goal. That's your mission. That's your vision for your life. Let's go. We're getting started. We're reading John C. Maxwell's book, Today Matters. Please make sure you get a copy of it. It has been blessing our life. It is an opportunity for you to literally highlight, answer some questions in here. We're on page 85. We're on page 85. This is when he's talking about his party in which he had a heart attack. I'm going to go right to, page 84. It says, when I got to the hospital, I was told I was having a serious heart attack. As I lay in the emergency room for the next few hours with doctors trying different treatments, none of which seemed to be working, my assistant, Linda Eggers, made a phone call. 6 months earlier, cardiologist from Nashville named John Bright Cage had met me for lunch and shared his concern for my health. At the end of our conversation, he said that if I ever needed his help, I could call him day or night. And he included his home phone number. So even though it was 2 a.m., Linda called him. Okay, let's talk. Who can you call when you need them? I'm not talking about your prayers, because yes, your prayers are valuable and are needed. But who can you call that you can depend on and listen, has the skill to be able to help you get through what you're going through? She didn't just call anybody. She didn't call his best friend. She didn't call his one of his relatives. She called someone with the skill to be able to help John Maxwell live. Oh, my God, I feel like praying and I feel like preaching. I'm here to tell you, somebody that you need to have in your life that you can call, that will pick up the phone, that will save your life. Okay. That has the power, that has the skill that God infused them with, planted in them, has the skill to save your life. You got too many friends that are just friends. That's great. You know, you can have great conversations with them, but they don't have the skill to say, oh my God, I feel like they don't have the skill to save your life. They have the skill to talk. They have the skill to make you feel good, but they can't save your life. You need, listen, God put that man in his life for a reason. And it was for that moment that God knew he was going to need him. And God has put somebody in your life. You ain't got to search for them. You ain't got to go through no Rolodex. You ain't got to go through your contacts. I'm here to tell you, he has put somebody in your life that when you need them the most, God, they're going to save your life. Woo! I love it. Oh, man, John, you helping us tonight. Here we go. You're helping us tonight. Linda called him less than an hour and walked Dr. Jeff Marshall and some of his colleagues announcing the A-team is here. Y'all, listen to me. Listen. This is the season that the reason why he has you listening to this, because you got to be conscious who's around you and who's in your space, not to kick them out, not to say, oh, I'm cutting this person off. No, God is now sending people your way because he says, I have something that I have something in store for you. And I need to make sure you have the right people in your space on your team. They announced the A team is here. Dr. Cage had called one of the finest cardiologists in Atlanta and asked him to help me. Wow. In the wee hours of the morning, Dr. Marshall performed a procedure to remove a clot that had made its way into my heart. He saved my life. Now, when you read it, listen to what happened. Dr. Marshall, when he called Britt Cage, Dr. Cage couldn't get there, so Dr. Cage called Dr. Jeff Marshall. Listen, the person that God is connecting you with is going to be connected to the person that you need. Oh, God. You are 3 persons away from the persons you've been praying for, from the persons that you need. Dr. Marshall came in, did his job, and listen to what he said, saved my life. Afterward, he explained that he had used a new procedure that had only recently been developed. If I had my heart attack a year or 2 earlier, nothing could have been done. It would have killed me. Wow. God knows exactly who to put in your life and in your space at the right moment, at the right time to save your life. Be open to God's moves. Help me, y'all. Be open to the people that God is sending your way. Stop thinking that, guess what? You know who should be in your life. God is moving. Oh, my God. God has your life like a chessboard. He's moving the pawn. He's moving the rook. He's moving the king. He's moving the queen. He's moving the castles. I'm telling you, he's moving the knights. He's moving your life. He's making sure that you have the right person next to you so that enemy won't try to come and king you and crown you. And I'm telling, checkmate you. He has got you. Say, God, you got me covered. So you better type it in there this evening. God has me covered. I love it. God has me covered. Listen, I'm on page 85. Why health matters today. It almost seems too obvious to mention that your health matters today, yet I believe I must say it because many people treat their bodies the way I did for more than 50 years. I told you yesterday, take care of your body because your body has been taking care of you. Everything that you need your body to do, it has responded. A disease came into your body, a sickness, an illness, a virus. Guess what your body did? Your body attacked that virus and made sure it did not do what it was trying to do. Your body released those white blood cells and it attacked whatever came into your body. Your body has been taking care of you. Why aren't you taking care of it? Good. Your health impacts you emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. Your health impacts you emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. You can escape from a lot of things that may hurt you, that might hurt you. You can quit a hazardous job. You can move from one climate to another. You can stay away from someone who wants to harm you, but you can't get away from your body. You cannot get away from the body that you have. For as long as you live, you're stuck with it. It's it. This is what you have. If you make choices that causes you to be continually hurting or unhealthy, it will affect every aspect of your life. And listen to me. I know that's the truth. I've employed individuals to help me with growing ministry and growing businesses. Many of them were recovering addicts, And despite the fact that they're no longer participating in that lifestyle, their bodies have been affected by that lifestyle. As much as, yes, you are blood washed, you have been forgiven, the things that they did to their body is catching up to them. And this is what I'm saying. Unfortunately, a lot of the things that may have happened, now God can heal you. Don't get me wrong. He will heal you. He can heal you. But there's some things that you did to your body that's almost irreparable. Your body is fickle. I mean, it's feeble. It is not as strong as you may think it is. One cut in the wrong place, you will bleed out and die. And if you put all those things, those chemicals in your body, it did something to your body. It cannot heal the way it's supposed to. It doesn't carry the certain blood cells. It doesn't carry certain cells to be able to help ward off diseases. Your immune system has deteriorated, so you're always sick, or something's always happening. Your body the bones can't heal the way they should. All of those things may have happened because of that lifestyle. So I'm here to tell you, even now, you have to make sure you maintain your life in a way that's going to help take care of your body. You can't run away from your body. You can't separate yourself from your body. Your body is here to stay. It will affect every aspect of your life, your heart, mind, and spirit. Think about how hard it is to be positive. Think about how hard it is to be positive. Concentrate or pray when you have a toothache. Think about that. You got something on your body that's hurting. It is very difficult to pray unless you're trying to pray that thing goes away. It is very difficult for you to think on anything else except for what is hurting. And it would affect your spirit. I'm here to tell you, it will affect your mind, it will affect in your spirit, and it will affect you intellectually. You can't concentrate the way you want to. You can't pray the way you would like to. You can't minister. I wouldn't be able to minister. If I had a toothache right now, I would not be able to minister. If I had anything really hurting on me that would render me just unusable at this point, I wouldn't be able to do what I did. But I thank God, but I need to do better. I took care of my body. I didn't do a lot of things. I didn't drink. I didn't smoke. I didn't do drugs. I didn't do those things to my body. So my body I'm feeling it. That's why I have a lot of the energy that a lot of people don't have, because I didn't do those things to my body. I took care of my body. I worked out a lot a few years ago. I need to get back to doing it, but I took care of my body. I didn't drink any alcohol ever. I didn't drink any alcohol. I had, I'll put it out there so much. So when I was 18, 19, I used to buy wine coolers, and I used to have them in my refrigerator when I was in the military. And then I stopped that. So if you want to call that, you can call it. After that, hard liquor, beer, all that mess, never did it. Smoked, never. I'm trying to tell you, God did it, because I didn't know. God made sure I was going to need my body right here and right now. And my body is taking care of me. When my body feels sickness is coming on to me, guess what it does? It fights it. I can feel it when it's fighting it, because I took care. But I have to do it even more now. Look at this, y'all. Okay. Health often determines quality as well as quantity of life. Look at what he says. Health often determines quality as well as quantity. How well you live and how long you live. Your health affects that. My friend Zig Ziglar asked the question, if you had $1 million racehorse, would you allow it to smoke cigarettes, drink whiskey, or stay out all night? Absolutely not. You're going to protect that investment. How about $1,000 dog? Or of course you wouldn't. A thoroughbred horse that was not taken care of would never be capable of winning a race. A dog whose health ran down would never work effectively or show well. The real question is, if you wouldn't allow your animals to do such things, then why would you allow yourself to do? Wow. Why are you allowing yourself? You can't talk about the past. Past is gone. Yesterday, guess what, y'all? It ended last night. Type in there, forgot to do our logo, forgot to do our slogan. Today matters. Yesterday ended last night. It's nothing you can do about that. Nothing you can do about those years. You can't get them back. It's unfortunate, but you can't get them back. But now, habits, your happy hours. Pastor, there's nothing wrong with me. No, there's nothing wrong. I'm not telling you it's illegal. I'm not telling you not a Christian, but your body is going to feel it. Mm-hmm. Your body, you doing something to your body. Mm-hmm. You think you're enjoying yourself, but guess what? Your body is being affected. Y'all better talk to me. You being in areas where you got all that going on, your body is being affected because of it's affecting your health. Don't be so naive to believe that your body is not being affected. It is. It is affecting your health, affects the quality of life, and the quantity of life. And you need to take your body serious. All of us, we all need to take our health much more serious. Here we go. Have you ever known people who use excessive amounts of alcohol, drugs, or tobacco? Such abuses sometimes cause early death. Others become old before their time and suffer serious health problems. Look at this next one. It's easier to maintain good health than to regain it. God, people are funny. When they are young, they will spend their health to get wealth. Later, they will gladly pay all they have trying to get their health back. I fell into a similar trap. Even though I wasn't trying to accumulate wealth, I was driven by a sense of mission and desire to achieve that caused me to make a number of costly mistakes. I was arrogant about my health. I thought because I felt good, I was healthy. I'm telling you, I'm talking to myself. I worked too hard. I did not exercise enough. I didn't listen to loving friends who tried to warn me about my lifestyle. Listen to your body. Listen to your body. Listen to the people that love you, that's trying to take care of you when they're offering you some advice. They're not trying to control. Okay, maybe that's the problem. You think people are trying to control you when they're only trying to help you. They're trying to help you live a healthier life because, listen to me, if you keep living that destructive life, you are just selfish. You know why you're selfish? Because now the burden of taking care of you is going to fall on the people that are closest to you. It's being selfish. That's just selfish. Now they got to live their life taking care of you because you made the decision not to be healthy. It's good, Pastor. It's good. That's good. Accidents or something like that happen, that's out of your control. But I'm talking about the things that you can control. Allow yourself to listen to your body and listen to the people that are trying to help you live a healthier lifestyle. Good. Okay, here we go. It's always easier to maintain good health than to regain it. So right now, you're relatively healthy. Let's stay that way. Let's not wait until what he's saying is let's not wait until we get sick. Let's not wait until we have a heart attack. Let's not wait until we have a stroke. Let's not wait until our kidneys and all our bodies things start failing. Let's start maintaining good health now instead of trying to regain it after we get sick. Because if you get sick and the doctor tells you if you don't exercise, you will die, guess what you're going to do? You're going to change your entire lifestyle around to match the fact that you want to live and live a healthier life. So therefore, let's do some preemptive strikes and say, we're going to start doing this thing right now. That's good. Thank you, Lord. Remember what it felt like trying to get back in shape to play a sport after an off season of inactivity. It's terrible. Unfortunately, some lapses in health are permanent and you can't get back what you've lost. Here we go. Next one. Making the decision to know and follow healthy guidelines daily. As I recovered from my heart attack in the hospital, I felt very fortunate to be alive. Cardiovascular disease are the #1 causes of death in the United States and in Europe. But I didn't discover how blessed I was until Dr. Marshall told me that I had sustained no damage to my heart. That meant I had the potential to make a full recovery. There's some things that you've been blessed with when the fact you caused the problem. God said, despite the fact that you caused the problem, despite the fact that John Maxwell caused it, the devil did not get John Maxwell sick. The devil did not cause John Maxwell a heart attack. The devil did not make John Maxwell live his type of lifestyle. It was him. But what God did was he made sure that what could have happened didn't happen. Shout somebody, run. Just do it. What should have happened to you didn't happen to you. So God says, I'm going to make sure you fully recover. I'm waiting for somebody to type that in. I am going to recover. I am fully recovering because God has placed that hedge of protection around me and covered me from myself. The damage I was doing to myself, the things I allowed to happen. God says, listen to me. I need to get you into the place because you are too valuable for the mission that he's trying to do. John Maxwell's life was too valuable. That's why he had a lead cardiologist meet him in that operating room, operated on him and got him well because he's too valuable for the kingdom expansion process. And I'm talking to somebody on this live. You are too valuable for God to lose. He's telling you, I need you to get your life in order. I need you to take care of your health. I need you to take care of your body because when you do that, I can use you. Come on, talk to me, somebody. God says, I need to use you. I want to use you. I want to take you to the ends of the earth. I want to use you in other countries. I want to use you in your neighborhood. I want to use you in your job. But if you're constantly sick, if you're constantly missing work, if you constantly can't come in and do what you're called to do, how can I use you? You teaching tonight. God says, I want to use you. But you're killing yourself. You're not exercising. You're not taking care of your health. You get too tired too fast. You have no energy. You can barely get up out of the bed without this hurting, this going on, that going on. You got this appointment you got to go to. You got that appointment you got to go to. You can't get no rhythm. You can't get no momentum because the moment you get momentum, something else goes wrong in your body. That goes wrong in your body. This goes wrong in your body because you're not taking care of yourself. Wow. You wonder why you can't get no momentum. That's good. This is good. We got to get back. We got to get back. We got to do better. Somebody type in there, we need to do better. And I'm going to help lead the pack. We got to do better. Let's do it. I'm going to figure out something tonight. We got to do better. We have to do better. That's good. Okay, here we go. Dr. Marshall told me that men who survive an early heart attack and learn from it often live longer and healthier lives than those who never suffer a heart attack. Wow, that's crazy. So the heart attack actually worked in his favor. Okay, so y'all not ready to have church tonight. Just get off if you're not ready to have church, just go ahead and go to sleep. How does God allow what should have killed you make you stronger? Did you not realize that the hell that you went through has made you live a more strong, because you know why? You're more focused now. You know why? Because John is more focused on his body. He's more focused on his health than he probably ever has been. And that's the reason why he's able to live a longer life than somebody hasn't. And I'm talking to somebody right now, because of whatever you came out of and because of whatever you went through, you are more focused than you've ever been. This is why you're going to live a healthier, stronger, more spiritual, more impactful, more effective life, because now you are focused on the struggle, on the issue, to make sure it never happens again, to make sure you get closer to God, and make sure you have a real-time relationship with him. All right, y'all, we only got 5 minutes. The key to my future health would be whether I was willing to make the decision to change the way I lived and stick with it. More specifically, he asked me to eat low-fat foods and exercise every day. Wow. I had, of course, tried to put myself on diets before, but they often worked out something like this. Half a grapefruit, a slice of plain white wheat toast, 8 ounces of skim milk, lunch, 4-ounce boiled chicken breast, 1 cup of steamed broccoli, 1 Oreo cookie, unsweetened tea. Mid-afternoon snack, the rest of the package of Oreos, 1 quart of Rocky Road ice cream, a jar of fudge. Dinner, 2 loaves of garlic bread, large pizza, pitcher of Coke, 3 Milky Way candy bars, entire frozen cheesecake eaten at the freezer. Now that was death. He was eating death. No more. At the age of 51, I made this health decision. I will take good care of myself by exercising and eating right. He's not telling you you can't have good food. You got to eat stuff in moderation and exercise. Everybody typing there, it's time for me to exercise. If you know the value of good health, yet you've had a hard time making a commitment to know and follow healthy guidelines, here are some suggestions to help you turn your attention to the subject and tackle it. Have a purpose worth living for. Thank you, John Maxwell. We have a purpose worth living for. We have a purpose worth living for. And for me, I know the mission, the vision that God has given me is worth living for. You have to have a purpose. Somebody type in there, have a purpose worth living for. Nothing is better than perspective for helping a person want to do the right thing. When you have something to live for, not only does it make you desire a long life, but it also helps you to see the importance of the steps along the way. Seeing the big picture enables us to put up with the little irritations. You have to see the big picture. Yeah, exercising can be irritable, but when you see the big picture, Dante, when you see New Kingdom all over the world, when you see yourself ministering to thousands, to millions of people at a time, it will help you to get beyond the little irritations. And I need you to find your vision. I need you to find your mission so you can get over these little irritations. Yeah, it's irritable. Yeah, it kind of gets on your nerve, but so what? You're not going to be able to achieve it until you get over these irritations. And too many of us, all of us, have allowed irritations to get in the way, irritations to stop us. We got somebody chirping in our ear. We got this little irritation over there, that little irritation over there, and it is stopping us. And the devil knows exactly what will stop us. But tonight, we have made decisions. Tonight, guess what? It may be a little bit irritable, but I see the big picture. Somebody type in there, I see the big picture. I see what God is trying to take me. I see where God is trying to lead me. And I'm not letting you or anybody else that's trying to irritate me to stop me from where I'm going. I'm putting forth the effort. I'm not going to sit back and just wait for something to happen. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to put forth the effort that I need to make happen despite the irritation, despite the problems. I'm no longer allowing my problems to become excuses. Yes, irritable. Yeah, it kind of gets on your nerves. But you better not make it, you better not let it sit you down. You better not let it disrupt your momentum. You got momentum now. You are thriving now. You in a position, you know exactly what direction you're going in now. So you better keep moving and stop worrying about those little gnats or flies that keep hovering around you. Just keep moving. All right, I'm sorry. I know I'm preaching and it's time for you to go to bed, but listen. This has been the Morning Motivation Evening Edition, and I came on fire tonight to make sure you understand that your health matters. We got to take care of our bodies. We got to see the big picture. We got to keep pressing. God needs us. He needs us. He needs us. He needs us. So we got to do what we got to do our part. Put on there. Do your part. Do your part. Do your part. Listen. Thank God for the end of Becoming Whole Wednesday. I'm so grateful we made it to the end. Somebody type in there, we made it to the end. Some of y'all were with me all night. If you've been with me all day, just say, Pastor, I've been with you all day. 7:30 in the morning, 12:30 in the afternoon, 7 p.m., and now 9 p.m. Pastor, I've been with you all day, and I thank you. But now it's time for us to start putting together a regimen to take care of our health. Even if it's 2 or 3 times a week, we got to do something. We got to do something. Amen. Listen, don't forget, today matters. Why? Because yesterday ended last night. God bless y'all. See y'all tomorrow morning at 7:30. Have a great night.